I'm going to start by showing you how to dehull the fenugreek sprouts. So what we do is we put them in the bowl just like that, and what I'll do is I'll just get some water, put it in the bowl like that. Now the thing with the fenugreek sprouts is that they're a bigger hull, and you'll find that it's very easy to rot the sprouts. You need to pay more attention to fenugreek than the alfalfa or the clover, because the hulls are so big, and you'll have to dehull them, have sessions like this even up to 3 or 4 times. And whereas with the alfalfa and clover, you can just do two simple sessions. And see, I'm just gently massaging the sprouts. I'm not using any pressure, because if you use pressure on them, they get bruised and they're going to rot easy, and they're going to waterlog, and you're going to just have a real rot problem. And you'll find with the fenugreek sprouts, they're a really tough sprout to do in summer, because these hulls, which I'll just show you, they just tend to rot these sprouts just easier than any other sprout. Now with clover and alfalfa you can grow them all year round, but these are more of a cold to fair weather plant. And just see how I'm just a little bit tricky than other sprouts. Just see how I just drain them through my fingers just to get some of the sprouts out. Now you'll see the water's very dirty. It's a pretty typical thing with the fenugreek sprouts. With other ones like alfalfa and clover, it's nothing like that kind of problem. So with the dirty water, there's a lot of bacteria and junk on them. So you've got to take good care and wash them regularly. So even now you'll see they aren't perfect yet. See, they'll need yet another dehulling session tomorrow in 24 hours time. So after 3 or 4 goes, you actually find they come up brilliant green leaves, no holes in them at all, makes a beautiful green juice, none of this brown sludgy stuff that goes through the juicer, and it's just so appetizing to look at, and it just makes you really proud of your gardening skills, and makes you just consume that sprout juice with just a real love and a joy that you couldn't get if you didn't put the time and work into them like that, or if you're buying from someone else. You just don't have that satisfaction, and that when you drink that juice, to just get it down knowing you've put in that work and love into your sprouts. And that's what it's about too. You've got to have a relationship with your food, and that's exactly what we do as a Sproutarian. Now these jars are a bit dirty, so what we do, just put a bit of water in like that, give them a clean up, get the hulls out, put this back in the jar. And what I'll do, because it's the middle of winter and there's no sun hardly at all here in Australia, I will just simply just put them in the middle of the yard on some dish racks and let them stay there for a whole 24 hours. Doesn't matter whether it rains or not, they can just stay in the rain. There's no problems at all with that. What I'll do is I'll quickly do another one at full speed to show you just how easy this is. Just put the fenugreek in. Just fondle around with them so the hulls come off. No pressure, otherwise you get bruised sprouts and you risk spoilage. Now, if it's going to get to 30 degrees and over, you're going to have problems growing the fenugreek, so I wouldn't even be wasting your time. I'd just go to something like a clove and alfalfa sprout, even the broccoli sprouts. Well, the water's getting a bit dirty now, actually quite dirty. Just getting a few last ones out. Just give this jar a wash out to minimise any spoilage of the sprouts. You also don't want to overload the jars, because the sprouts do generate quite a bit of heat, and when the fenugreek sprouts generate heat, they spoil, and with the addition of the big holes in there, yeah, it's just a recipe for disaster. Now I'm getting a bit fed up with having to dehull these fenugreek sprouts every night. I just do them once in the evening during the winter. You don't really need to do too much more. So what I'm actually doing now is I'm starting to grow them on soil. So I'm going to show you how to do that also. And it's a far superior way to the jar method, because you're getting because you're getting much more robust greens. They're just getting greener. There's no dehulling necessary. It saves a lot of time instead of using the bowls and taking all the hulls off. The hulls just drop off automatically when you're growing them on soil, and you just use one of these power sprays, and you just give them a quick 10-second spray once a day, and you're done. None of this spending 2 minutes, 3 minutes to do each jar. It's just a lot easier, and just a far superior growing method. But I just wanted to show you two methods. A lot of people like to ask about how to take the hulls off and all that, so that's just basically how you do it, and you keep on repeating the process till all the hulls are completely gone, and you get these beautiful bright greens. And when it's in the winter and you're not getting much sunlight, you want to actually take the sprouts out early as well. You don't want to take them out like in the warmer weather in the last day or two. You actually want to take them out 4 days before they're actually ready for eating. So just give me just one moment, and I'll just show you some sprouts I've recently taken out to show you how early we need to bring them out into the sun, or the indirect light, just to give them a chance to green up in those really dark winter months. Just hang on a moment, please. The hulls are mainly on them still. That's in the winter. In the summer, no, you wouldn't do that. You'd wait till they all fall off and then bring them out. But not the case with winter. Give them 4 days outside to give them a chance to get proper greens. Otherwise, they're all pale and it just doesn't work out right. So to get really top quality greens, you've got to dehull the fenugreeks 3 to 4 times, really 4 times during the winter in my experience. Put them out 4 days before they're ready. You'll find that they take about 7 or 8 days to get properly greens from start to finish. You soak the seeds, I do for 5 hours in water. And during the winter, you just wash once a day. During the warmer weather, you would rinse twice a day, because if you don't, they start rotting. You've got to really take care of them. In the hot weather, I just would not even go sprouting the fenugreek greens at all.